Keeping with the theme of last week's Torah portion, Parashat Metzora continues with descriptions of disease, but this time, instead of the disease appearing on someone's physical person, it afflicts the whole house and everything inside it. The description that the Torah gives us sounds a lot like a mold infestation, and as a result of this, the entire house has to be scraped clean and replastered. Quite an intensive job, and sometimes the Torah tells us once might not even be enough. The disease may be so invasive that the process will have to be repeated many times, each and every time a new eruption breaks through the coating under which we have tried to bury it. The more I read the description of all of this in the Torah this week, the more I started to think about all the Passover cleaning that we have been doing. It's a physical cleaning, yes. We are trying to root out any hidden leaven from within our homes. And we all know bits of leaven can find their way into the darndest and most out-of-the-way places. But it should also be a spiritual cleaning as well. Before we gather with our family and friends around the Seder table, we need to identify what old emotional stuff we need to scrape away. We need to be willing to scrape away at our relationships and expose what may be lying underneath. We need to identify what needs to go and replaster our emotional selves anew. And we need to do this for more than just our households. We need to extend this attitude to our broader community as well. What needs to be scraped away? Maybe it's societal racism or militarism and the idea that might is to be preferred over compassion. Maybe it's our collective selfishness and our willing to other those who do not fit into the preconceived notions we have about society. Are we willing to tear down what no longer serves us and build something new, something as yet unknown? I'm recording this week's message in front of the stained glass window depicting Pesach in our small chapel, as a reminder to all of us that we need to do a spiritual cleaning for Passover this year. What personal behaviors and habits do we want to scrape away? What dysfunctional dynamics do we want to remove from our personal and communal households so that we can meet this season of our liberation fresh and new?